Huh. I have a sudden sensation or inkling that everything until now was really optional, and that this is where the puzzles start or something. Because I don't think I can climb back up that. We'll see. Or maybe that'll take me right back up. What? Why are you going? Oh, my mouse weirdly went over there. Okay, now this is columnar jointing, isn't it? Maybe not. It just looks like it now. No, that's rock. Yeah, that's columnar jointing. Again. Wasn't this... Wait, did this show up in Riven? I know it showed up in, it absolutely showed up in Exile for an entire area, but I think it also was in Riven for a bit too, so it's just like... It's just freaking everywhere in video games, but even within this franchise. Can I approach that? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be important. Just gonna go ahead and save that. 1001011111116 1016 1066 1010 1010 1010 1010 110 What is happening with these? At first I thought he was just listing all the different elements of a binary system, but that would have been like 100110111 or something like that. But then it just suddenly has like 6s and 10s and 4s, and it got weird. They're talking about balancing the power between 3 wires, so I think that this was his continued experimentation of what he's tried so far when he's trying to balance these, so 110.5 might be the answer in that case. It's interesting that he keeps carving these statues of his family. Because it means in one way or another, however you try to interpret this, he's at least not entirely dismissive of them. He doesn't see, he's not like some sort of total sociopath that doesn't see his own family as having any consequence or something, because he's like obsessing over them almost? I don't know. Oh, what are you gonna do? Oh. It's the 3 things. And that's the series of spikes along the outside, so this is the keyboard. We found the keyboard. There's a bunch of symbols there, I've seen some of them. That one second from the bottom is the one that we saw on the thing where he was like talking about his calculations, and there was like a weird slidey opening thing that I opened and I flipped a lever on it. Can I do anything here? There's like 3 things here. 3 bands. There's a thing I can pull on, but it won't move. I think that might be it. I'm gonna make my hand a little more opaque. It's getting a little hard for me to see now. In this, I think it's the bit of the color change, perhaps. That'll help a bit. I think we can't do anything here yet. By the way, my idea... this thing is menacing and vaguely weapon-like. My idea about how he treats his family in concept might be somewhat contradicted if it turns out to shoot a laser at those statues and obliterate them out of rage, which I can almost see that being where that goes. It's a lever. Need to figure out some meaning here. Yeah, this is just... Oh, weird, it's covered in column? It's covered in spirals. Weird. I'm amused by how much of a fixation that this franchise now has for this rock formation, because I'm just like, we have to trace it back to its origin. what was the OG game that cemented it in everybody's heads, and now I'm starting to wonder, like, was it the Myst franchise? I feel like it was less common once upon a time, but now it's just, here it is. Is this an elevator shaft? We're gonna politely wait this time, because I thought it wasn't working before and then it came. Okay. Where will you take me? These things are weird because the columns almost look like they're made of wood. But why would anyone make wood in this pattern just for fun? I mean, for any structural reason. Because I don't think he did it just because. And are you telling me he just casually made these kinds of crazy elevators? Ooh. That video got really compressed at the end there. Okay. Oh yeah, we're back to these ones where everything looks weird around me. Is this the giant chamber full of crystal he was talking about that everything was dead ending in? Ah, okay, the slide is not a one-way direction then, so now I'm back in this room. Okay. Here comes the test then, right? Because this seems to suggest that everything I've found so far combines into some kind of puzzle solution. So I think I've gone everywhere. I think. I don't know what its deal is. Why it doesn't open. Here's you again. Thing I can't figure out how to interact with. What does flipping the lever actually do? The power never cuts out here. Just not sure what to make of that. Alright. So I think I need to find the symbol. I should have taken a picture of it. I think I need to find the symbols that I found on that panel. The one that was the weird thing that was pointing at the family statues. Find those symbols, figure out maybe which ones to turn on and which ones to turn off. Because there's some sort of power puzzle I'm managing here. And I guess that'll allow me to take the... Can I go over here? It seems like that would allow me to take a ride on the blimp in the direction I'm trying to go to. Is it just where I kept water, just in general? What do you mean? I can't grab the crystal out of it, all I can do is rotate it. I don't know what to do with that either. Damn it. Wait. No, you move. Okay. What? Okay. Did I do a good? What? Oh. Oh. Okay, the Zeppelin rock thing got lifted up. Did I... Huh. Okay, the meter's maxed out. The lights are all lit up. I think I was supposed to do that. Okay. How did I miss that? I kept looking at it, and I couldn't find a thing to interact with. Maybe I didn't check that thing because it didn't look like a button. But now I realize it's like the slidey thing I saw in the other room that was for sliding between those two crystals. Has this led to a change? Not here. This all looks the same still. Oh, you're making noise. Okay. Should I just kept it closed then? So now that that's down, will something change? Two things are lit up now. Okay. Oh. Okay, so the chair is an elevator that goes from floor to floor. So I've gained access to the second floor, which seems to be full of pawns? Why would he make this? There's two things lit up over here, too.
Not long now, Father. Not long before I show you exactly what a smart little girl can do.
Getting all excited about manipulating his own sister against his parents? What a lovable character we have here. Why would he put the work in to make the statue follow a tread down here? And what room does this what purpose does this room serve? Is it just a weird bunch of pawns, like from chess? I can't get out of the chair. Just trapped. Can it go further down? No. Does one would expect this room to serve a purpose, right? Does it do something? What have I done by coming here? Huh. There we go. Kind of helped me keep track of the symbols, but no, I don't think it's the... I think the symbols I'm seeing here are not the same ones from, like, what I saw on that lid, for example. I think that's just... they symbolize each floor? Interestingly, the symbol here matches the symbol here. And I don't know why. But apparently they won't come up until the bottom floor. Is that a... what is that? I see the number 4, 11, 36. And this one has like a slider next to it, it looks like. But I can't do anything with it. 4, 11, 36. Some exposed gears. These two things are lit up. What a weird machine. I guess I gotta go back up. It seems that I've successfully found out how to power this so I can move somewhere besides just being here. So now I know that this is the thing I'm powering. This is some form of progression system. Man, the pre-rendered cutscenes and the actual environment can be like an entirely different color sometimes. Why did they do that? Why does that go down? What a weird amount of work to commit to this. Huh. So yellow goes down there. There's blue and red here. I think I just need to follow the cables to their destinations. Oh no, spacebar doesn't work. You can't make the elevator come down faster because it's not a cutscene, it's just a timer. Alright, so we'll follow these two cables, blue and red. One of them goes to the thing I already did, the other one goes somewhere else, but I don't know where. And maybe that'll be the mystery of what I need to do to proceed. I have a somewhat nebulous task this time around. Because I'm kind of just like investigating. Like, I can just leave if I want to. As far as in-universe, like what's going on stuff goes. There's both pipes. Can I send you down? Wait, I can ride this further back up, right? Yeah. But yeah, the pipes go here, so let's not do that yet. So they split. One goes up there, which is the one that's the one I did. I drew that thing in by with whatever was going on upstairs. One of them keeps going down underground. I don't see it. Try another angle. Where'd the pipe go? And when does this open? Why won't you open? Because that might be where the other pipe goes, so I can proceed. Which means I need to find out, like, how to open this? Why is it even locked? Who is he locking? Why would he lock something? Like, does he expect visitors? I'm confused by the idea of there being a locked anything, basically. Tell me that's not the other pipe, or tube, or whatever. Because I can't follow that. No, it goes that way. See, if I go over here, can I see under there? I can't go far enough, the rock's in the way. It goes over there. Let's see. Let's do a sweep. To see if I'm missing anything that might help me with the locked door, I guess. Maybe like some kind of nonsensical miscellaneous button somewhere. It seems to have plenty of water. That's just the water warping around. See, there's a vise over there. This is... Oh. Is that a tube like the other ones? It is, but it's not plugged in to anything. Along with these different canisters. What is your secret? I'm not totally nuts, right? It's weird that he has a lock on anything. Like, who is he locking it from? There's like no society here. He's been alone for 20 years. They may not be the most rational people, though. They could be wildly paranoid. I'm getting curious about you. I've seen a few of these now, and what stands out to me is that this thing has like a weird white notch on one of the notches. I wonder if that has a meaning to it itself. In fact, let's photograph you too, so I can tell that that's what it was paired with. Because we've had combination puzzles that involved crystals and numbers already. So maybe those two have something to do with each other. In which case, if that is the case, I'll have to backtrack through a lot of stuff to find the old ones again. In fact, could these be the symbol? Could be these? Do I need to find 4 crystals? And then put them in this order? Is that slot? Is the notch indicative of slot number 2? Because that's the white. That's the clear crystal right there. It looks similar, but I don't know where to even type it in. If it is a combination for something, like it's not. I haven't found the actual safe yet, or applicable device. Let's see, do these make more sense to me now? Need all the power the keyboard can take. 888-999-1010-10, so he was trying all these different combinations with them there. And we've seen now that this thing right here is whatever we were seeing with the, in the throne thing. There's math on here. He said there's a division symbol pointing at all 3 of the central chords. This seems to be an A or a plus. I mean A or a 4. And there's 3 plus signs. Down here is 36. And he just randomly drew a knight. Or does the knight mean something? The knight. Are you telling me that the knight on this board is indicative of something? Just in case. There's no black knight, though. There's 2 white knights. Black has 2 rooks, 4 pawns, or bishop, king and a queen. Am I supposed to think that white started back there and black started here and the king is like way the hell over there? Damn. Yeah, there's no black knight. Whereas that photo seemed to indicate a black knight. Two out of 3 things are lit up. And there seem to be 3 cables coming out, so 2 of the 3 things seem to have been lit up for that purpose too. I think 4, 11, and 36 is the amount of power you need to get to each floor. Because the drawing seemed to indicate 4 being on the left and 36 being on the right. So if that's the case, I need way more power somehow. This might be for something else entirely. Need to supply a keyboard with total electricity gathered in garden and docking station only to disrupt these samples. Garden and docking station. I think the docking station's the place upstairs. I don't know where the garden is. Then after I gain access to Different floors and power sources. I need to make it equal to 20 units. Which is why you divide them across 3 cables. And this was peculiar because there's a Black Knight drawing, I think. And that might be some sort of code, but I will ask once again though, if he's alone, why does he have codes and locks when there's no one to visit? Does he think that, like, has he reached the level of paranoia where he thinks that, like, Atrus is gonna randomly visit him in the middle of the night, and, like, when he's sleeping he's gonna go in and sabotage all the stuff he's up to? In which, if he thinks that, I wonder if it's founded, because, like, that'd be some real bastard level stuff from Atrus, although potentially not completely irresponsible, considering his son's behavior in the past. How do I open the hatch? I gotta know. I'm gonna try riding the elevator back up. See if that helps me in any way. That's still an option? It is? Things were bluer when I was up here. Sure. Man, I do not have a plan right now. I'm noticing this place is dense with rock detail and stuff. I wonder if that's making it harder for me to actually pick out what I'm supposed to be looking at.